Today, I got you guys with an insane sharpshooting build here in NBA 2K24. I've been having a ton of fun using this build in the park and in the rec as well. You can spot up with this build using Hall of Fame limitless range, or you can be a dribble god and do your thing with the ISO. It's just an all-around really versatile build, and you see in these clips, I'm literally pulling up from half court off of the dribble. So if you're looking for an all-around beast on offense that can pretty much do anything you ever would want to do on offense, you're definitely going to want to make this build. So let's go ahead and get right into it. Obviously, for the handedness, you can do pretty much whatever you want, left or right-handed. I prefer right-handed. And for the height, you want to go 6'4", weight 175, which is minimum, and then minimum wingspan, which is 6'4". For the position, you could go point guard if you really wanted to. I just went shooting guard because I knew I was going to be spotting up a lot with this build, but you can go point guard if you want. So for the attributes, we're going to start off with finishing. So you get a 54 close shot and a 73 driving layup. That 73 driving layup is going to get you silver giant slayer, bronze slithery, bronze acrobat. You get bunny float game, and then you also get gold pro touch, which if you guys don't know, layup timing was very increased this year, the ability to time layups. So if you have that gold pro touch, it's really going to help you finish around the rim. Now obviously this build isn't meant to be dunking over people or doing crazy layups or whatever, but if you're going to put up a layup or do whatever you got to do, if you have an open lane with that gold pro touch, you're going to be able to get a lot of big green windows. So that's going to help you with finishing when you are finishing with this build. Now let's go ahead and get into playmaking, which obviously behind shooting is the second most important thing in this build. Now when I was making this build, I didn't want to just make a shooter build that can literally do nothing else besides shooting. I wanted to make a build where I could still do a lot of the good dribble moves and be really effective off of the dribble. And that is also why I went with a 77 pass accuracy. If you guys don't know, you need at least a 75 pass accuracy to get some of the good passing styles, but I went with a 77 so I can get dimer on silver and also that bronze needle threader. That's where that 77 pass accuracy comes in. And you see I also get touch passer on bronze and break starter on silver, which are some decent badges to have. So let's go ahead and get into the ball handle, which is going to be a 93. Now this allows you to get pretty much every dribble style besides the Steve Francis, which a lot of the top guards use. But for me, I really don't think I need Steve Francis. I think there's a lot of other good dribble moves you can use. And then you see with that 93 ball handle, we get blow by on silver, gold handles for days, gold killer combos, gold speed booster, which is really important, gold unpluckable, Hall of Fame ankle breaker. That's why I went up to that 93 ball handle to meet the threshold for Hall of Fame ankle breaker. And I just think this 93 ball handle, if you're not going to go 95, I think 93 is the next best thing. The only thing you're really missing out on is the Steve Francis dribble style, and if you're not like a crazy dribble head, you really don't need it. And then we're also going to go with an 83 speed with ball. You need an 83 speed with ball to meet that gold speed booster threshold, and you also want to make sure you have the right speed and acceleration, which we're going to get into it a little bit, but make sure you go with at least an 83 speed with ball so you can get that gold speed booster. Now we're going to go ahead and get into the defense. Now I know what you're already thinking. You're thinking this build can't play any defense whatsoever with the only 56 perimeter and a 48 steal. But let me tell you, if you're naturally good at the game and you're good at defense on 2K, you're going to be chilling with this defense. I've been playing on the twos and I've been able to hold my own with this build, especially in the rec. You can just also hide in the corner and you really don't have to play that much defense regardless. But here's a couple clips of me, in the park on the twos locking up, and you see I get bump animations like that guy's bigger than me and he was scared to go up just because I was in front of him. Look, I'm getting bump animations, and just the way the defense is in this game, you can really hold your own on the defensive end even with this low of defense. So I really wouldn't worry about it too much, but let's go ahead and get into the bread and butter of this build. You see we get an 84 mid-range shot, a 99 3-point shot, and an 81 free throw. Now the main reason I went with a 99 3-point shot, you honestly don't have to, obviously, because the shooting in this game is kind of hit or miss. A lot of the good players are really shooting good, but a lot of the other players, those players who are just kind of more casual, they're kind of struggling with shooting. But with a 99 3-point shot, if you're missing with that, that's kind of just on you, honestly. And I kind of just made this build to have a lot of fun. It was my first build, and I think it's really solid, honestly. You see you get pretty much every shooting bad known man on Hall of Fame. Now this Hall of Fame green machine, I'll tell you guys right now, if you don't want to go 99 3 ball, at least go 95 or a 95 mid-range. Trust me, that badge is absolutely OP. After you make one shot, you're going to be greening every single shot after that. The green window gets so much bigger after you make one shot with Hall of Fame green machine. It's absolutely insane. And then obviously the main reason I made this build was for that Hall of Fame limitless range, and you guys saw the clips. It's insane what you can do with it. And honestly, I have a ton of fun using this 99 3-point build. And you see pretty much all the badges are on Hall of Fame for shooting, guard up, space creator, spot finder. You only get on gold, but I really don't get that badge to pop up much anyway. So I mean, if you want to be able to shoot and you want to have a lot of fun in this park, I would definitely recommend making this build. You Claymore, Hall of Fame, comeback kid, corner specialist, open looks activates a lot. Like in all of these clips you see me shooting, you're gonna see open looks pop up. You get it on Hall of Fame very quickly, and it's just a ton of fun. If you want to know what my jump shot is, I did release a video on that, so check my channel out if you want to see the jump shot I'm using in this video. But you see in this clips right here, I didn't even know how to really dribble yet. I was really just wiggling around and shooting, and it was enough. Like if you know how to time your jump shot with this 99 3 ball and all of these Hall of Fame badges, it's so much fun on the park. I'm telling you right now, you can literally quick stop. And once I learn how to dribble even better, I'm definitely going to drop some more videos on, you know, me just dribbling around and going absolutely insane. You'll see in a couple of the clips, I started to learn how to do some of the dribble moves that people have been talking about. For the most part, I was just doing that left right move right there, and that's the Magic Johnson dribble style. If you guys want to know how to do that, you literally just flick your stick to the left with your left stick, and that's literally all you have to do, left or right. And you see in these clips right here, I was starting to, you know, get a little bit the dribbling down a little bit. You see the pass accuracy right there. I'm showing my animations where I'll show you what pass style I'm using with that 77 pass accuracy. But you see me doing a little bit snatchbacks, doing that little behind the back move right there. And like I said, I've been going crazy on the twos with this build, even with the little defense that it has. So if I can do it, I think you guys can do it as well. But let's go ahead and finish this build off with the physical. So obviously you see I get an 86 speed and an 80 acceleration. That's where the gold speed booster requirements come in. I wanted to make sure I got gold speed booster. Now it would have been nice to have Hall of Fame, but there is no way you're going to get a 99 3 ball and a 99 ball handle to get Hall of Fame speed booster and Hall of Fame limitless range. So I think gold speed booster is enough. I really get a lot of good animations and I get a lot of good speed boost as well. My player feels fast, so I think it's good enough. 56 vertical, that's just kind of what I had to do. And then I get a 96 stamina for that gold handles for days, which is very important as well. You want to make sure you get that gold handles for days. And you see all the badges right here that we get. We get all of the shooting badges on Hall of Fame. We get pretty much all of the playmaking badges on gold as well. So I just think this build is really well-rounded for offense. It's pretty much, I don't even say it's well-rounded. I would say it's pretty OP on offense. And then you see when we make the build, we get shades of Del Curry, Kyrie, and Tyrese Maxey, which are 3 solid players. I would take that, especially Kyrie. And you see it's called a 3-point shot hunter, which is honestly a pretty cool build name if you ask me. But now to finish off this video, I wanted to show you guys what I would recommend upgrading it once you get it to either 85 or 90 overall if you have your rebirth already. If you're going to 85, I would recommend, you know, putting your 3-ball up to at least a 92, so you're taking advantage and get a lot of your shooting badges to gold already. But put your mid-range up to 75, and then you want to max out your playmaking so that you can get all of the animations and all of the playmaking badges on gold already. And then also that's where you want to make sure you upgrade your speed to an 86, and then obviously you want to upgrade your stamina as well. And if you're like me and you have the ability to upgrade to a 90, I would recommend, you know, probably throwing up your defense as well. You see right here, we're about at an 85 overall. So these stats right here, I would recommend if you can only get to an 85, but if you can get to a 90, you might as well jack that 3-point rating up. It's going to cost you a good amount of VC, but I would jack it up as much as you can. And that's pretty much what I would do for all the attributes if you're going from either 85 or to 90 overall. And then to finish off this video, I thought I would show you guys my record and what I've been shooting in the park. You see I'm 67 3. So obviously this build has been working for me. This is the only build I have so far. I'm probably going to be making some type of lockdown build soon. And these are the attributes that I currently have at a 92 overall. And these are the badges that I've unlocked so far. I'm telling you guys, that Hall of Fame green machine is something different. We're shooting 67% from the 3, 95 win percentage. So obviously the build works for me. And if it works for me, like I said earlier, I think it'll work for you guys as well. You see these are the scoring moves and playmaking moves I have. That Ja Morant pass style you can get with a 75 ball handle. And yeah, if you want to copy those down, be my guest. But that's pretty much going to wrap up this video. I hope you guys all did enjoy it, and I hope if you end up making this build, you let me know down below in the comment section. And if you did enjoy, I would appreciate a like. It would help me out a lot. But that's going to wrap it up. I'll see you guys in the next one.